to give my take on this. So Dillon Gabriel's fiance Zoe Caswell says in a post on her TikTok that everybody wants Dillon to start over Shedeur. Now, she replied and said this. Her original post was joking that the Browns lost again. And here's the thing. Here's what nobody is saying. I'm going to tell you something that I peeped, what she did. She didn't when she made the post. I'm gonna. There's something that is irrefutable here that she needs to understand. See, everybody caught what she did, but um, everybody caught what she did, right? That means Dylan is pillow talking. Okay, he pillow talking and he hating. Dylan is what you call. He doesn't look like it. He looks like an innocent little kid. See, they're all little kids to me because he's old enough to be my son. If he was born in 2000, come on, man, he's old enough to be my son. All right, so they all kids to me. He looks like an innocent young man, but he's very Dylan is what you call he's toxic. And don't get me wrong, he's probably mad that he can't start, that Shedeur, took the spot, and he feel like he didn't lose his spot, right? He feel like they twisted him up out of his spot because he had got hurt. He trying to say it ain't my fault I got a concussion. And then all of a sudden I don't got twisted up out of my spot. So what happened was, let me tell you what she did though. So her original post, she just put, hey, this is what I'm wearing to go to the game. You know how all the wags do. When I say wags, I'm talking about WAGS. It's an acronym, wives and girlfriends. Okay? She's a wag. They often post what they're gonna wear. Oh, this is what I'm gonna wear. This is giving demure. You know how they all talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear this to the game. I'm gonna wear my boots. I'm gonna do this. That's how they all talk, right? All the little girls. So she did that. That was her original post. But in her original post, she didn't put that the Browns lost another game. She went back later and did it. So after they lost the game, then she changed her headline. That's why everybody saw it, because she updated her headline and said, "Oh, they lost another damn game." Of course, but she never said that before when Dillon was playing. She said it because Shedeur is the quarterback. That's why she said it. And then check this out. That's okay, right? It's okay for her to say they lost. Nobody was really tripping over that. But she replied to a commenter and said that everybody in the building wants Dillon to play. That's what she said. Everybody in the building wants Dillon to play. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Everybody in the building wants Shedeur to play because if they all wanted Dillon to play, he'll be playing. Okay. But she a little sore about it because he not playing. And she's spending up all his money. Because I be seeing the videos. I'm subscribed to all of them. I'm subscribed to all of them, yo. All the wags I'm subscribed to because they all piss me off. What they do is they make the videos talking about, yeah, I'm gonna wear this for the game. So I just see what they're gonna talk about. Ain't none of them talk about nothing. I'm just gonna wear this to the game and look at my fit and look at this. Ain't nobody caring about your fit, woman. Dillon, we talking about Dillon. So she don't mess Dillon up now because now they gonna be looking at Dillon suspect. Because every time I see shit, they gonna be looking at Dillon suspect. See, we already looking at Dillon suspect already when they put Shedeur in that final preseason game and he almost got his neck broken. Dillon on the sidelines laughing. Now, my question, you guys, who was that brother laughing with Dillon on the sidelines? Please tell me it wasn't that wide receiver. Who was the brother? It was Flacco, it was Dillon, and it was a brother. They were all laughing when Shedeur fell on his neck. Guys, who was that brother? Do anybody know? Please tell me it ain't what's his name? And let me just say something to that wide receiver really quickly. Okay? Ain't nobody, Shedeur did not get in your face when you sat up there and tried to put too much mustard on the hot dog and got you and messed up Shadeur's pass and caught a damn fumble. Ain't nobody got in your face then, but guess what? Okay? I'm on your case now. I'm on your case. I'm not even I took a little break from Kevin Stefanski. I don't care. I took a little break. Let me just say you never know who's listening. Guys, I promise you, ain't nobody going as hard as me. Ain't nobody going as hard as me, dog. Ain't nobody going as hard as me, yo. But they trying to say, and I'm gonna talk about what's his name, the 0 to 60 guy. I'm gonna talk about him because he don't jumped out the window again. This time it was hilarious. Coach Prime, will you please get this man a job, please? Please give him a job. Let him be the coach, the offensive line coach. Please let him do it. Yes, he has credentials. Yes, he does. I'm telling you, he does. He does have the credentials. He has put people in the SEC. He has. A lot of his pupils are in the SEC right now. But he trying to say Gunner is a yes man. You know, Gunner, well, anyway, I'll get into that later. Let me get back to Dillon's wife. I'm not letting her off the hook. All right, let me get back to her, then I'll get to that. Basically, I understand what she's doing. I get it. But she's sitting up here lying now, talking about I joke about the team all the time. That's all it is. No, baby, that's not all it is. Because you went back and said it after the game was over. You went back to your post and said, "Oh, they lost again." Blah blah blah. You didn't say that when Dillon was playing. Okay, you did. You said it because Shedeur is the quarterback, and then you said to that person, you replied and said, "Well, everybody in the building wants Dillon to start." In what building? In the Browns building? Because I never seen the best player on your team is a defensive player, correct? I never see him react to Dillon passing like that. Never. I never seen him when Shedeur threw that deep ball. Look how he was reacting on the sidelines. I never seen him react when Dillon was playing. They weren't studying him. They want Shedeur to play. They want Shedeur to play, baby. I'm just telling you this. They want Shedeur to play. And look, y'all toxic. You guys are toxic. Okay? You're toxic. What did Dillon say? Well, I'm not here for. I'm not a entertainer or something. He said he's toxic, and Shedeur has taken the high road here. I know Shedeur. He seems to come off as the villain. Shedeur does. Oh, he's arrogant, this and that. No, it's the other way around. He didn't say that. He didn't say nothing about Dillon. He'd be sitting there trying to support him during the games. Okay? So what she did was out of pocket. See, a lot of these women, they want some type of attention. They want the attention. That's what's wrong with Steph Curry's wife. She wants some attention. She's jealous of his attention. I wish these guys would take a page out of Derek Jeter's book. Get married after your career is over. I wish they would do that. Because these women will be the detriment of these guys. You ever notice how these guys be having slumps in games? It's because of their wife at home. That's what it is, because they're not focused. They getting all types of, not focused at all. And it's hard to focus because you got to give her a certain amount of attention as well. Okay? I'm surprised Tom Brady stayed married as long as he did. Because he used to put a lot of attention in his playbook. He was married to football first. Now, I don't particularly agree. Like, my thing is, look, if you want to be the best at it, you want to get all the money and all that, you're going to have to put a lot of attention into it. And I don't know how you're going to give all the attention to. She's going to take the second fiddle to your profession. Because right now, Dillon is concentrating on that damn quarterback position. But now he got to sit up there and get her in her place now. Okay? Because you know if the coaches and the owner, they all come to him with the shit, you know he gonna come back to his wife with it. Like, why did you say that? See, look, it's best that I mean, it's okay that they have social media because these kids don't know no better. These kids don't grew up on social media. So they put everything on social media, but she gotta watch what she say. And they gonna sit up here and say that she didn't mean it that way. Yes, she did. She said everybody, and she had the nerve to say everybody in the building want Dillon to play. She said that. And all of a sudden, see, she deleted that one, but she didn't delete the post though. And she said, well, there ain't nothing wrong with me joking that they lost. She's right about that. There ain't nothing wrong with her joking about it. But that's not, but she replied and said everybody want him to start. And I guess she didn't realize that nobody is checking for her, that it wasn't going to get out to the media. But trust me, baby, TMZ is always watching. TMZ has analysts that watch all of you. They wait for any one of you guys to get out of pocket, and they'll report it. That's what happened. That's why she can't understand how the hell this shit get out like this. TMZ watching everybody. They always looking for a story. You said you could see it in Bucky's video. She was in the, but I didn't see it. His fiance was staring Shedeur up and down. She might have been staring him up and down because she trying to choose. She might have been. She might have been, but he don't took that man's position. And I knew once he get the position, he wasn't going to give it up. Now all of a sudden, Stefanski said, well, we going to start him next week too. Yeah, we going to start him. We going to start him next week. And we going to start him the week after. And we're going to start him just for the whole fucking season, man. The rest of the season. Might as well. Because he got the optics of a quarterback. He got the height, the size. The only thing Shedeur got to do is get his timing down. That's it. Because if you look at the game, there's a couple plays where I looked at that play again. Judy didn't stop running. The ball was overthrown. Even Shedeur said it. He overthrew the ball. He missed it. Shedeur said it. But that wasn't the play that Judy got mad at. That wasn't it. It was a play when he was doing a fade route to the sideline. And when Shedeur was in the end zone and almost got sacked in the end zone, that was the play that Judy was mad at. Because he was wide open. So, but that's just all about timing. And game reps. That's all he needs. He getting his game reps. Now, this only second game he don't start it. So he getting his game reps. So you got to give him a little time to get loose and get his game reps. And also the coaches, they have to give him more passing plays to get loose. So I know a lot of people are blaming Kevin Stefanski, but last time I heard he wasn't calling the plays no more. So both of them suck. I know a lot of people are giving, see, I'm not quick to give these people credit, okay? I'm the crazy uncle, okay? I'm the real crazy uncle, okay? I'm not trying to sit up here and give them no passes. Their play calling sucks, okay? Whether Stefanski is doing it or the other guy's doing it. Now, do I think Stefanski got some kind of say-so? Yeah. But here's the thing. Like Shannon Sharp said tonight, you remember that play they used? Shedeur is standing there right in the shotgun. And the center snaps it to the tight end to do a tush push. And then Shedeur just standing there and they ain't even getting the damn end zone. What type of shit is that? That's not Shedeur. That's not Shedeur's fault that they lost. It's not. He was just standing there. I thought that I thought that it was a bad snap. That it meant to go to Shedeur, but it went to the tight end. That's what I thought. No, it meant to go to the tight end. And the damn center was like, damn, I'm about to get my ass kicked over here the way I'm lined up. The way y'all got me. I'm about to get hurt. What type? Who called that play? So if y'all saying that Kevin Stefan, he might as well go back to calling plays then. If y'all trying to say that Kevin Stefanski is not doing the play calling no more, then y'all might as well let him go back. Because whoever called that play is an idiot. I'm just telling you that right now. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to let your running back do that play? Or let Shedeur throw it or something like that. They don't even trust him in the red zone. Because no, it's not that they don't trust. Hold up, let me stop. It's not that they don't trust him in the red zone. It's like they don't want him to throw touchdown passes, but he's doing it anyway. He threw one in this game and it was pretty to the tight end, Fanning. He on the wrong team, yo. I'm sorry. He's on the wrong team. He definitely is on the wrong team, bro. Yeah, Shedeur on the wrong team. He's on the wrong team, bro. Now we got the wife talking shit. I guarantee you she won't talk no more. I guarantee because Dillon about to get her straight. She ain't gonna talk no more, yo. Damn sure not. She's his fiance. Like she ain't got nothing to do with this. Like just be quiet. Now she could literally look. If I was an OG, if I was an OG in that locker room, I would press Dillon on that. I said, yo, what's she talking about, yo? What she mean the whole building want him to start? And if so, point him out to me. Point him out to me, yo. Who in here want? She's saying everybody want him to start, right? So point him out to me. Point him out in the locker room. Let me see. Let's get a show of hands. I would press him on it. So he would fucking learn to be careful with his pillow talking. Because he pillow talking. And she mad because he could possibly be out the fucking NFL and she ain't gonna be able to buy all her Louis Vuitton. Because she not working. So she's spending his money. Dumbass. Sitting up there buying my Louis Vuitton. I'm this, I'm that. Shit, all that shit costs. All that Louis Vuitton, all that expensive ass makeup, the makeup, her grill. Shit, all that costs. So yes, he gotta get a starting position somewhere and get a max contract the way she's shopping. See, Shedeur ain't got that problem. He ain't got that problem. Okay. Um, he does though. That's why he probably playing the way he playing. She's probably a distraction. Regardless if it's either a good distraction or whatever, it's still a distraction. Yeah, I know why she tripping because he lost his starting position. It's a possibility that he might not even play there next year. And it don't look good for when he signed his max deal. He not gonna get all that money, then she got to go get a job. Let me say this: 90% of these women marry these athletes for money. 90%. There's only a 10% ones that are real. Only 10% that are real. They usually don't make it after retirement. They usually don't stay together. Or now these young women, they getting a divorce before they retire. They wait for the dude to sign his max contract and then divorce him. These wives and girlfriends are distractions. They are. They distractions. Yo, but yo, it's this one dude. I don't want to point out who he is on what team he play on, but he got one of them cookie cutter wives, right? I felt so bad for her though, because when you know how they come to the before the game start, they'll come over to talk to the family. He kissed all the kids but her, and her ass wanted to kiss. and he didn't kiss her, yo. 'Cause that's how he feel about her. He kissed all the kids, but didn't even kiss her. And she's sitting there looking like Miss Piggy. You see what I'm saying? Just because, let me just say this. Them butts and them lips are gonna get old when they get older. Okay? It ain't gonna look the same. It ain't gonna hit the same either. Especially when it's fake. That fake butt stuff, it ain't gonna look the same when they get older, man. You said she ain't even come to his first start. She ain't even come to his first start. Damn. Where was she at when he first started? Yeah, and then her sister is all in the video, and I believe her sister messed with one of the people on the team too, because she wearing a number 8 jersey. Who is number 8, guys, on the Browns? She's wearing an 8 jersey, her sister. So she don't found her a dumbass player. Now who's number 8 on the Browns? Because she wearing number 8. Anybody know? No, Dillon is number 5. Dillon is the 5 jersey. Who's number 8? Oh, that's Dillon Gabriel old jersey. Yeah, but why is she wearing number 8 though? She's wearing a Browns jersey number 8. No, he's number 5. There was a player sitting next to them. You said he's 8 now? Oh, Dillon is 8 now. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay, but her sister is there, trying to catch her a baller too. That's why she there. She's trying to catch her one. So got her sister and even her mother all in the videos and shit. Dillon in trouble. That's a lot of money being spent. Dillon in trouble, yo. Oh, after Pickett left, he got number 8. Okay. Okay, she had the number 8 jersey. Yeah, he in trouble. He in trouble, yo, because she probably spending all his money. He is in trouble. He better get a starting role somewhere. Let's see how long they stay together. Well, she'll ride with him because shit. What else she got? She'll ride with him. And I'm not trying to put him down, but the thing is, let me tell you what she did, guys. So her original post, she just posted, it's innocent, just posting what she gonna wear to the game, right? Okay, that's fine. But then she came back and wrote under her post, though the Browns lose again. What's new or something. And put a joking face, right? She did that after the game. And then somebody checked her on it, and then she checked them back and was like, well, everybody in the building want Dillon to start. That's what she said. They toxic. Her and Dillon is toxic. They're toxic. They throwing shots at Shedeur. They're toxic. Yeah, he thought so until I heard some of the players I heard that all the players started complaining. They said, oh, no, you don't. But well, regardless of whatever happened, Shedeur is starting. Because if Dillon was all that, right, even though he had a concussion, they would have went back with Dillon. They wouldn't have went back with Shedeur. They were like, all right, Shedeur is the backup. Dillon is back healthy again. He don't have a concussion. That's not the case. And the crowd was booing him. They booed him when he went in when he subbed for Shedeur for one play. They booed him. The crowd was booing. Did y'all hear that? So no wonder she got mad. When Shedeur hurt his ankle, he went out for a play. Dillon went in and the crowd started booing. The crowd started booing, yo. They want to see number 12. You know what I'm saying? That's what they came to see. They look, win or lose, the crowd came to see him. Win or lose, they don't give a damn if they lose another. They win another game. They want to see 12 though, because it's entertainment. At the end of the day, they want to see number 12. You said I saw that they hurt because Dillon Gabriel didn't prove himself after. Yeah, he didn't. You said the tickets were $9. I know they had $6 tickets. Them tickets going up now. And look, check this out. You know what Shedeur does, guys? He's doing this on purpose. You know what? I peeped what he did. You know what Shedeur does? And the crowd is no. I heard somebody made a comment on the video on 2 videos ago. Somebody said, "Hey, I was at the game and I was parked near Shedeur." And the crowd was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, maybe he's trolling. And then somebody else say, "Yeah, I was parked near him too." He showed up. We were tailgating and he walked past. You know what he's doing? He's parking where the fans are parking. He sure is. He not parking where the players are parking. He parking there where the fans are parking. And I saw in Bucky's video that they had to drive him to his car. And the fans, they're all used to him because they see him. So they're not tripping over it because, yeah, that's what he be doing. I noticed that. And nobody bothers him. That man is protected. Somebody praying over him. He's protected. He parking near where the fans at. And then and they're used to him. They was like, yeah, you can just go get an autograph. He's right there. And did you see the kids after the game? They were at his truck. They were right at his truck getting autographs. He do it because it's a way of him connecting with the fans. It's a way of him doing it. So when they're tailgating, they see him walking past. They see him. Or what they'll do is, I guess they'll drive and come pick him up or something. But they said it in the comment section 2 games ago that they see him. And I thought they were lying. But he really do park way near from the stadium. He does. So do you realize what that do to the fans? They was like, yo, they see him. They can actually touch him. They want him to play. They don't give a damn if he win another game. They don't care. They want him to start. When Dillon came in for that game, they started booing. The whole damn crowd, you know, they were drunk too. They were booing. They were booing. And let me tell you something. Don't think they will start throwing beer on that damn field because they done it before. They done it before. They had, remember the bottle gate? They had bottle gate there, but that wasn't the original bottle gate. The original bottle gate happened in Giant Stadium when we used to call it Giant Stadium, the old stadium. That used to be bottle gate. And I was at that game and it happened in my section, but I'm not sitting here snitching on myself because I didn't do it. Yeah, we were throwing, hold up, I just said we, no, hold up. I almost had a slip. It wasn't we. They were throwing bottles on the field, yo. And it was at the end of the game. See, I'm talking too much. See, it was at the end of the game, and there wasn't enough police to go around. It was a bunch, it was a bunch of people, and it wasn't enough police to go around and arrest everybody. And what happened was one of the players, somebody was talking shit. And next thing you know, bottle and beer, everything being sprayed on that team, yo. I don't approve of it, but that's what happened. And we're the reasons why they went to plastic. But I think they went back to bottles again because they don't learn. They may have gone back to it. But no, I think after the bottle gate with the dog pound, they stopped doing it again. Yeah, charter school in Dallas. I know. He had 2 NBA players come out of there. And somebody from the NFL. I can't remember which one. Because they came up to him during the game. I forget his name. I think it was at the Raiders game. Um, yeah, so basically she mad. So she said, oh, they lost again. But she didn't say that at first. She came back after the game and said it. And then somebody checked her on it, and she checked them back and was like, well, everybody, that's why everybody in the building wants Dillon to start. And she spelled coaches wrong. She said couches. All the couches want him to play. All the couches. Yeah, she really threw Dillon under the bus because you know what they're gonna say? Oh, you've been talking to your wife. Everybody want Shedeur to play, huh? See, Shedeur sitting up there laughing at that shit. You know why? Because he's starting the rest of the season. It don't matter. That's his team now. He acting like it. And I like how, let me tell you something. See, Shedeur is like me. He's like me. He come off as goofy. He smiles and he jokes with everybody on the team, but get in his face and talk shit. See when he get back in your face and talk some motherfucking shit. Huh? He got told, I did not tell y'all he got 2 sides to him. I told y'all that. I told y'all he got 2 sides to him. When he put that uniform on, he turned to Superman. I told y'all this. And here come the wide receiver thinking he can bark on him and shit and tell me this Shedeur stand up and look him in the motherfucking face. Huh? I could have told Judy this shit. I could have told Judy you barking at the wrong person. He'll fight you. If you better not test him. They could have got the blows until Ethan Posick stood up. Shedeur bodyguard. His bodyguard stood up. You see how big that dude is? I told you that dude ain't rap tight. You saw the offensive lineman stand up? That's the one I say ain't rap tight. You see how he stood up? And you see how big he is? He got real bodyguards now. And they protecting him. I know that's the prime side of him because I'm primed and take no bullshit. But what I'm saying is Shedeur has 2 sides to him. And guess what? The team saw he did that. He got some more respect for doing that. He got more respect for doing it. He stood up and like, hold on, man. We looking at this iPad. This is what you did. He said, okay, yeah, I overthrew it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on it. And he's still barking, and Shedeur like brushed him off with his hand. Like, man, fuck this dude, man. The hell up out of here. I see if I throw at you again. I believe he was the one that was laughing with Dillon and them when Shedeur almost got his neck broken. I have to go look at that video again to see if it was Judy the one that was laughing. I'm gonna have to go see. Yeah, he did. He got up and was like, man, go over there with that, man. You see how big he is, right? That's a real bodyguard. Oh, he non-FBA? Yeah, man. That's what it is. Oh, it was Judy. It was Judy the one. Yeah, that no wonder Shedeur ain't guys. Yo, Shedeur off the hook, yo. Shedeur is off the hook. No wonder he ain't really throwing his way. Because Judy was wide open, Shedeur wouldn't throw it to him. He would not throw it to him, yo. And I believe the team know. Yeah, don't throw it to that motherfucker, yo. He's sitting up there laughing. He laughing with these crackers. I'm just telling you how people talk at home, yo. I'm telling you. He's sitting up there laughing with these crackers, man. Old coon. That's probably what they were saying about him. Don't throw his way. I'm telling you guys how we really be talking. See, we have what you call what is it? What is it called? Where we code switch. But when we around each other, this is how we talk. Man, you sitting up here laughing, old coon. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what I do. See if I throw to him again. Yo, Shedeur, and see, he don't know that Shedeur is a cold motherfucker, man. Shedeur is a cold piece of work. He don't know that. But I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna have no yard. Look, even Dillon wasn't throwing at him. Dillon wasn't throwing at him either. He got these rookies fucked up. I know ain't nobody playing about 12. I know that. And I'm not talking about everybody. I know some people, might get offended how I talk. I'm not talking about everybody. When we refer to people as that, we're not talking about all of y'all. We talking about the haters. That's what we call the haters. But I'm telling you how we really talk behind closed doors. You heard who visit Dillon Gabriel at the house. Oh yeah, I saw the AI. He hit him. I saw that. That dude gets a lot of views. I got an AI channel too when I'm mocking them. I do. I have one too. And it's actually doing pretty good. It's on TikTok. Now I got one. They're asking me questions about Dillon Gabriel's wife. They're asking me questions about it. Okay, so that's why Jerry Judy was sitting up there screaming on him. But I bet you he won't throw to him again. I don't give a. Did y'all see the play where Judy was wide open? Shedeur saw him. He didn't throw it to him. That's a cold dude. Yo, Shedeur's a cold dude. You hear me? Yeah, and now say something, because I ain't throwing to your bitch ass. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna put in the next title. That's why Shedeur not throwing to you. You were wide open. He was wide open. Shedeur saw him because his head went that way. He saw him. He threw it late though. He saw him, but he threw it late. Guys, let me tell y'all something real quick. Shedeur is a cold dude, and I think the team see that now. He's a nice kid. Listen to me. He's a nice kid, right? He's a very good kid, but do not cross him. He got two sides to him. They ain't raised no damn punk, yo. He ain't throwing to that dude. He refused. He'll rather lose the game than throw to Judy. He not throwing to him because he could have. He was wide open. And you know what somebody said? Well, he needs to rifle the ball. He knows how to rifle the ball. He does. That's why Judy was pissed. Because Judy knew he could have got the ball thrown to him. No, he'd rather throw to his boy Isaiah Bond, you feel me? He'd rather throw to Isaiah Bond, yo. All the bombs he don't throw to has been to Isaiah. Look, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. I'm just telling y'all that. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. And I know this. Okay? All skin folk ain't kinfolk. I don't give a damn if he got dreads. He a coon. He's sitting up there. That dude almost got he got sacked. This was in the preseason game, the last preseason game when Shedeur got sacked and fell on his head. Judy and Gabriel and them sitting up there laughing. I saw it. And Shedeur went home and saw that. He saw it. He was like, here, see if I throw to this motherfucker. See if I throw to him. He did not throw to him because Shedeur, look, Judy was wide open. Shedeur did it on purpose. There's no way Shedeur missed wide open shots like that. He did it on purpose. He overthrew him on purpose. I believe he overthrew him on purpose. He ain't want him to catch it. And then it was the sign that that wasn't the play that Judy got pissed about. Judy got pissed because he was running a fade route to the sideline and he was wide open. And Shedeur saw him because they saw, and he didn't throw it to him. He threw it late. You said Judy had so much backlash. He has so much backlash because I'm telling you the real deal. See, the media like to sugarcoat stuff and make it seem like that's not what it is. No, he was laughing when Shedeur got sacked like that. They was sitting there laughing because he a coon. That's why. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. That's not funny. He got sacked and fell on his head. That's not funny. I don't got no respect for Flacco no more either because he was laughing too. He was. He was laughing. But look at Dillon. He's supposed to be the man, right? Listen, they going with Shedeur for the rest of the season. If you were all that, they wouldn't be doing that. You would be sitting there starting. And I don't care what nobody say. He is not 5'11". He's not. He's not 5'11", yo. He could barely see over Ethan Posick. That's why his balls be getting deflected. He can't see over that big ass center. He can't see over him, yo. See, Dillon is what you call a system quarterback in college. Shedeur is battle tested. He didn't have the offensive line that Dillon had. And still had the most yardage thrown. Granted, he did have Travis and company, but actually, he didn't have the offensive line, but he had better receivers. It's proven now that Shedeur had the better receivers. All his receivers are on the starting lineup now, every last one, because Will Shepherd just got activated. So that was the last one. That's off the practice squad now. That's Will Shepherd, and that's how good he is. For him to get elevated like that, that means he got talent. Oh, he gonna beat the Titans. He ain't gonna throw to Judy though. That's why Judy's mad. Here's the thing. He need to get mad at Dillon too, because Dillon wasn't even throwing his way. He need to get mad at Dillon too. I don't know why they not throwing it. I think Shedeur just don't want to throw to him because he was wide open. And even what's his name? Chase Daniels was like, damn, Shedeur saw him. He was wide open. He don't know, like, wow, that's interesting. I don't know why he ain't throw to him. I knew why. Didn't even throw to him. It was an easy pass too. He didn't do it. He's like, nah, I ain't throwing to this motherfucker, man. And then he threw it, just so that he won't get called for grounding. He threw it at his feet. He also said it too. You have to practice more to build that trust. But he would have threw at Isaiah Bond. I bet you he would have. Or Njoku. But but that's what's going on. So his wife's sitting up there talking about the whole building want him to start. Okay, if that's the case, how come he not starting? So she don't know what she talking about. And she need to be quiet. She don't need to see, they need to play the background. See, these women don't know how to play the background. They want some damn attention. They don't know how to play the background. It's not good enough that they're getting a little money. That's not good enough. They want some attention. This is what I'm wearing to the game. Nobody care what you wearing to the game, man. But that's what she's doing. Her and her sister. Her sister be at the games with her. Man, it's just she's a distraction. No wonder he playing the way he playing. She's a distraction. Shedeur ain't got no distractions. The only thing he got is his playbook. That's what he got. That's why he gonna succeed. He is going to succeed, whether it's with the Browns or the Giants. You heard me when I said the Giants and the Jets. One of them. Okay, well, Dart's so goddamn good. Look at their record. So he ain't that good either. Look at their record. Now I know what somebody's saying was Scat and all them got hurt. No, 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 no. They weren't hurt the whole. Look at their record, yo. And I heard the Giants are starting to complain. The fans are because they feeling like Shedeur might have been the better option. I've been trying to tell people he was the better option the whole damn time. He was the better option. They shouldn't have sit up there and listened to the NFL. Talking about don't draft him. They should. I would have like I ain't listening to y'all. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win here. And I know Dart is out. I know, but he's not the better of the two quarterbacks. I'm just telling you this. Now, don't get me wrong. He came from a system because you know what I'm saying. His coach wasn't playing. He built a hell of a system over there. And you said they still booing Dillon Gabriel as soon as he. I know as soon as he came in the game. Oh, Dart played tonight. Did they win? I'm not saying Dart is trash. He's not. But you said Patriots blew the doors off the Giants today. Well, you know the Patriots got a nice team over there. They got a nice quarterback too, the one from North Carolina. I ain't even gonna front. He a good quarterback. Because I remember somebody said, "Well, why don't Shedeur go to the Patriots?" I said, "No, they got a quarterback." I even said it. No, he not going there. I think the quarterback position in New York is not it. That's not what you replace. So Dart is okay. They gotta rebuild this team again. And Scat got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So we got a running back. You know what I'm saying? Scatterboo got hurt, but they need to rebuild. But I'm gonna tell you something though. That stadium will always be packed though. I heard it wasn't packed the last game, but yeah, Dart is not bad. Like I said, he came from Ole Miss. And speaking of Ole Miss, yo, speaking of Ole Miss, the whole situation surrounding Ole Miss is all the way messy. See, here's the thing. What I would have done, see, LSU, they wanted him real bad. But this is what I would have done if I was LSU and Lane Kiffin. I would have kept that on the low, yo. I would have kept it on the low until the season was over. I would have kept it on the low, and then I would have announced that I'm going to LSU. But they ain't do that. Somehow they found out about it, and they told him don't come back, even though they're in the midst of a championship run. They said nah, don't come back. Now all of a sudden the running back not playing, so you know where he going. He going to LSU if he's not playing. He's not hurt. Listen, LSU, they sat up there and broke some bread. You hear me? 191 million for 7 years. They sat up there and broke some bread, man. They sure did. They said, nah, you coming this way. And they gave him a $25 million to play with to go get some players, even though he got more money on the back end. So now he about to go buy him a roster. You said things, not holding the ball too long. This not college. No, the reason why he held the ball on that play because he ain't want to throw it to Judy. I'm telling you, that's what it was. Because Judy was wide open. He wasn't gonna throw it to him. Fuck him. I'd rather take a sack, bitch. But I'm not throwing to you. Yo, He low key ain't no. He listen. Shedeur ain't nothing to believe. He ain't nothing to play with. I've been trying to tell people this. He smiles and all that, but he got another side to him. Just don't cross him. Judy crossed him when he was laughing when he almost got his neck broken, and I believe he got injured on that play. And he's sitting up there laughing. Okay, sitting up there laughing. I wouldn't throw to him either. And you know what the coach said? Yo, Judy was wide. You didn't say I saw him. Fuck him. I saw him. I saw that he was wide open. Yeah, he not messing with Judy. Guys, I'm telling you, he's not throwing to him. And then when he was wide open, he overthrew him. He did it on purpose. Listen, let me tell you, you know why he did it on purpose? He sat there and threw to a Heisman Trophy winner. You understand me? He was a part of Travis winning the Heisman Trophy because he kept throwing to him so much. You remember when Travis made that circus catch? Well, Shedeur knew he was going to make it. That's why he threw it anyway. So you mean tell me he going to overthrow Judy? Bullshit. He overthrew him on purpose because he's not messing with him. That's why he overthrew him. You know what he did? You know what Shedeur did? He put a lot of mustard on it. So Judy, well, no way Judy was catching that. There's no way. Oh, it ain't no learning curve. He's a savant when it comes to football. He knows what he's doing. He know he can read defenses. He know what he's doing. He just didn't want to throw it to him. Guys, I've been right all fucking season. I haven't been wrong yet. I haven't. I haven't been wrong yet. I've been watching him since Jackson State. He did it on purpose. Okay? He overthrew him. Yes, he did it on purpose. He look, if you go watch the play, right? When Judy was wide open, he was looking at him. But then he decided to go ahead and almost take a sack. He didn't want to throw it to him, but then finally he threw it at his feet. That was the play that Judy got pissed on. He didn't get pissed at the overthrow. There wasn't no way Judy was catching that. But I guarantee you, when he do throw it to him, he gonna hang him out to dry, if you know what I mean. He gonna throw it to him so his ass can get clotheslined. He's gonna do it. He's gonna what they call those type of balls, they medicine balls. He gonna throw a medicine ball at him. And he doesn't know that Shedeur is that advanced to do that. But I think they're starting to find out. First of all, he's been working under Tom Brady. You don't think he learned something? You don't think he learned something with what's his name? That taught him how to throw the long ball. You don't think he learned something? Yes. He don't overthrow balls. See, everybody is trying to catch up. See, a lot of you guys didn't watch him since Jackson State. You don't know how accurate it is. He did it on purpose. He didn't want to throw to Judy. And he said it in the press conference. You know what he said? Well, we have to work more. He has to work with me more. But they're not working out probably. They're not spending no time after practice like him and Isaiah Bond. The coaches, that's why they keep starting. They know he did that shit on purpose, man. That's a cold dude. Yeah, hospital balls. Shedeur gonna throw him one if he keep talking. That's why Judy came over there upset. I know you guys like, why is he so upset? Because him and Shedeur made eye contact, and Shedeur still delayed the throw. It's clear as day. Go look at Chase Daniels' all 22 breakdown. It's clear as day what Shedeur did. Clear as day. He didn't want to say it. He was like, oh my God. He said Shedeur was looking right at him. And then on the ball that he overthrew, he said Shedeur rifled it when he didn't have to. He did it on purpose. You know who else is a savant when it comes to football is Travis. Shedeur knows the whole fucking playbook, yo. He knows the whole playbook. Travis does too. Shedeur, look, I go back to when he was a kid. He got a different side to him. One time they were talking about how they had went out to the skating rink or some shit. This is when he was a like pudgy kid. He's sitting up there talking about how he kicking it to the women. Tell me you remember that. I said, no, don't tell me the little kid got a little player to him. He said, I'm about to go get me some numbers. Yo, he's different. He's not. He got two or three sides to him, man. He's not to be fucked with. They call him grown for a reason. But see, the team is just learning that. See, Judy and them, they didn't watch him in college. They don't. Them players didn't watch him at Jackson State. Judy think like, damn, how come you ain't throwing the ball? Judy know why he did. That's why Judy was mad. He knew what Shedeur did. Shedeur looked right at his punk ass and like, I'm not throwing it to you. Yeah, at the skating rink, talking about he going to get some numbers. He didn't say I'm going to get your Instagram. He said I'm going to get some numbers. He learned that from his father. That's old school. I'm going to get some numbers. See, I all that stuff matters to me because that means he got an old school mentality. Even how his mother fixed his plate, I watched it. How he fixed his plate. You see what I'm saying? That's some old school shit. You know what I'm saying? Your mom fix your plate for you. You see what I'm saying? Put a little cranberry sauce on it. I was waiting to see if he had some cranberry sauce on that plate. Once I saw that, I said, okay, this a real fucking family here. And this a real motherfucking family right here. I know when Dillon came in for one play and the crowd started booing. See, this is all by design what Shedeur did. As soon as Shedeur got there, remember he went to the hood and helped them all out? And then he be working at the high school, throwing extra balls at the high school to the high school kids. Listen, the word gets around that he's just a regular dude. See, they just want to know that he's a regular dude. He is. That's why they all support him. He that's a blue collar city. And he parks where the fans park at. I said, no, he didn't do this. He parked where the fans park at. He ain't got to worry about no snow with that big ass truck. He ain't got to worry about no snow. But they're not entitled. He's not entitled. He wasn't raised that way. And it's just people just figuring it out. That's why the Joker and them fuck with him so good. They fuck with him. Like that's their dude right there. And he's a workhorse. He works hard. Come on, man. Before training camp, he got there early and was running up hills and shit, and people saw it. You said that's cool, but he's still no. He ain't got to be careful. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him in the parking lot because he got security with him. The security drove him there. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. The fans not tripping because he's been doing it. They not tripping. He's not the first player that used to do that. It was a Giants player back in the day that used to do that. Not Jeff Hostetler. It was I can't remember. There was a player that used to do that. And nobody tripped on him either. They just say, all right, yo, have a good game. They wouldn't bother him when he was on his way to the stadium because they know he was locked in. But people were just taking pictures of him. Yeah, his energy changed when he got up. Because he got up and looked him in the face. Like you're not gonna sit here and bark standing over me. And my dad watching me. Because his dad, you know what I'm saying? His mother too, because mother like fiery too. You're not gonna sit up here and bark at me and my parents watching me. You're not gonna sit up here and bark. See, we old school with it. If you got a bully that's sitting up there barking at you, you gonna get in trouble when you get home if you ain't do nothing to him. See, we don't mind taking an ass whooping. I don't mind one. But you're not gonna sit up here and try to bully me. I'd rather take an ass whooping than you sit up here and bully me. See, bullies are cowards. That's all they are. He thought he could sit there and bark in the rookie's face, and he found out that's not the case. And then Ethan Posick stood up, like, go on over there somewhere now. We got this over here. Go on now. No, I'm just saying, I understand why Judy was pissed. He had an open pass. And when I saw the all 22, I said, oh, yeah, I see what Shedeur doing. He just didn't want to throw it to him. If that was Isaiah Bond, he would have threw it. And he had time to throw it, too. And I think Chase was like, he said that might have been his first read. And he didn't throw it. And then he overthrew him. So it wasn't nothing Judy was doing. And also, I don't trust Judy anyway. After that last pass, he gonna do the little hop step, I don't know what he was trying to do, and then got the ball knocked out of his hand. So I wouldn't trust him no more anyway. And what he got to realize is Shedeur should have got in your face after that, but he didn't. And you gonna sit up here and get in his face and start barking like you the man. You might have used to be the man. You ain't the man no more, homie. That's just what it is. He's not the lead mentor because he was sitting there laughing when Shedeur got sacked like that. He was laughing with Dillon. He's not no mentor. He's not. And I'm glad Shedeur has seen that. And see, and this is what they also trying to do. They're trying to put it back on the Shedeur fans. Oh, look, they're saying that there was collusion. No. You put that on Cam Newton and them because they the one saying it. They the one got a bigger platform. Cam and all them are saying it. So they played football. They played on the NFL level, and they said it looked like it was collusion. Okay, so you go talk to them. You go call them prime sexuals or Shedeur sexuals. Go call them that. They played in the NFL. I didn't. They played in the NFL, and they're identifying it. And also, Skip Bayless said that the play calling is suited to make Shedeur look bad. He said it, and this is Skip Bayless saying it. Even still to this day, they got the training wheels on Shedeur. You don't need the training wheels on him. Go look at what he did at Jackson State all the way at Colorado. He don't need training wheels. And the players know that. They know he the man. And he's sitting there with training wheels on. I couldn't believe that last play. Shedeur I thought it was a wildcat situation. Shedeur was in the shotgun. And the center snapped it to the tight end. I guess it was supposed to be a tush push, but Shedeur is so fucking cold, he didn't even tush push him. He just stood there. That's how cold he is. That's a cold little dude, man. He's still like a kid to me. You see what I'm saying? That's a cold. He cold, yo. Shedeur cold. He just stood there and shook his fucking head, yo. I mean, was he supposed to help the dude? I'm not sure. But what he did was he snapped it to the tight end. He snapped it to the tight end. The tight end was supposed to like run it in, and he got stopped. The tight end got stopped, and Shedeur just standing there shaking his head. That's a fucked up play, yo. But one thing they're not doing is ruining his confidence. They're not. They're just what they're doing is they're just further letting him know that he's the man. Because y'all telling me that y'all got a new play caller, right? What's the new play caller name? And he sat up there and called that type of play. Y'all ain't shit. Okay? He ain't shit either. You know what I would have said to the head coach? Look, you're not making me look bad. I'm not calling this play. Okay? You're not making me look bad. I'm going to call a proper play. You said they got called out by Shanahan? Because everybody see it. Everybody see it. See, they're trying to deflect this and put it back on the fans. Go talk to Shanahan and them. They the ones see what y'all doing. Yo, you know who else is talking? Rex Ryan. Remember Rex Ryan was like, well, Shedeur need to be in his playbook and shit? See, this is before he knew. No, Rex, he is in his playbook. He said Shedeur need to be sitting in the front during the meetings. Remember that? Now he's saying they fucking Shedeur over. Even he's saying it. I mean, if they're gonna do a play like that, at least do the wildcat and let the running back run it in. At least, if you don't want Shedeur to pass it, because they're making it seem like he can't pass. That's what they're making it seem like, and that's not true. So it's still fucked up over there, man. It's all good. At least he's starting. I give him that. But when Dillon got in for that one play, they started up there, sat up there and booed that kid. No wonder his wife got mad. Because ain't nobody checking for her. Because once they find out that that's Dillon's wife, they probably saying shit to her. Because I know I would. I said, man, get your garbage man out of here, man. His garbage self. Because it ain't, you know what I'm saying? They probably saying it. She couldn't come to Giant Stadium. She couldn't come to the Giant Stadium saying that and sitting there like that. They would have said something to her. Man, get your garbage man up out of here, man. So she ain't got the limelight that she want, because he not starting and they not winning. But she know 1 or 2 seasons like that, he's out of the league. He's not in the league no more. But I'm pretty sure if he didn't approve of that message that she did, he checked her on it. I'm pretty sure of it. Like, what are you doing? Like you can't be doing that. She said, "Oh boy, what's new? We lost again." Trying to clown and shit. And then the whole building wants Dillon to start. That's what she said. All right, well, who in the whole building like want him to start? Well, why aren't they starting him then? She lying. Unless she trying to say that all the players want Dillon to start because man, this came from up top. Now they want him to start, yo. I'm like, nah, yo, he's starting. He sold the damn stadium out. Go look at the stadium when the Shedeur was playing in Cleveland. The whole damn place was sold out. But I'm done talking about it. I just want to come on and address her. Hopefully she would not say any more. She probably not gonna say anything else. The rest of the season. It'll be done. Um, yeah, it'll be done, You said Sanders not that good either. He better than Dillon. I tell you that much. So when you come up here and say that, I'm just telling you, that's the deal. Whatever y'all want to say, you said the 49ers fans bought the ticket, whatever, they was sold out though. Whatever. You said Buffs got a Coach Prime problem. What do you mean the Buffs got a Coach Prime problem? He not a troll. He a hater. He not a troll. He hasn't proven he's better than Dillon yet. Yeah, that's probably somebody that's cool with Dillon. You never know who's listening, guys. That's butthurt. You never know who's listening because I'm the only one live right now talking about it. So they could be up pillow talking and shit. Like, look at this MF talking about you, Dillon. Because I'm the only one live right now on YouTube talking about this right now. I'm the only one. And I got his name all in the title and I'm live. These people are human just like us. They be watching videos. And they're like, who this old motherfucker talking shit? Yeah, this old motherfucker that know a good football player when I see one. Look, you got to understand, I'm from the tri-state. I went to the games to see Lawrence Taylor play. Y'all didn't. I saw him play live. And I used to go to LT's place when he owned it. Damn right. Lawrence Taylor, baby. He used to have a bar, LT's place. I seen him play live. So I know what a good fucking football player looks like. Ain't no defensive player. You can talk about the defensive player from Cleveland right now. He can't even hold Lawrence Taylor jock straps. That's how good Lawrence Taylor was. Did you know Lawrence Taylor, he was so good. He was it was unbelievably good. There's not a player that can match him yet. Not one. Oh, he gonna have a good game coming up. They gonna beat Cam and them. They ain't there yet. But shout out to Cam, though. Listen, Tommy Reese, whatever y'all want to call him, he ain't no better. Calling some bullshit like that. I heard he was like, ooh, Tommy Reese. Ooh, he the Tommy Reese. Bullshit. Bullshit. He's sitting up there calling plays like that. He need to get fired too. Listen, I'm the only one live right now talking about her. You don't think they listening? You don't think they got a troll account coming up in here talking? They probably are. They human just like everybody. They be watching these videos. Like, what is he talking about? Oh my God, this guy's talking. Damn right I'm talking. I don't know why these women don't want to stay put, yo, and shut up. Now she don't brought unnecessary attention to her man. Because she want to sit to see it. They probably were pillow talking about it. You see what I'm saying? And she got mad and posted on there. And TMZ put her on blast too. They sure did. I heard he is. Yeah, I know. We talked about it way back in the season starting. I've been going hard. It's just nobody, I don't get a lot of fanfare like that. But I've been going hard. Been going hard. I went so hard, Matt McChesney got at me. That's how hard I got on him. But shout out to him though. Matt sitting up there mad. Look, Matt. Let me tell y'all something about Matt McChesney. He want to be a coach so bad, yo. You know what he said? He said he better than all them offensive line coaches, including his boy. Well, what I'm trying to find out is if coach is gonna make some changes, why don't he bring him up there? He said he better than all them. He said, he said he played both sides of the ball on the trenches. And they don't know, they can't see it how he see it. Well, then I think he need to be a coach. You said she is his girlfriend now. No, she's his fiance. That's Dillon fiance. She got a ring on her finger. No, she ain't his girlfriend. That's his fiance. Nah, he need to be a coach. It's time, Matt. It's time to stop talking now. It's time to stop talking. We need you to come up there now, okay? Because you might as well at this point. But you know how he be getting on his rants. He don't be messing around though. You said she doing what she's supposed to be doing. I know, supporting her man. I know, but there's certain things she got to be careful about. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll put undue pressure on her man. Yeah, she doing what she's supposed to do. Supporting her man, her meal ticket. Shit, I understand why she mad. He don't lost his position. It wasn't his fault. He had a concussion. Yeah, but Matt, he said he better than all them offensive line. He said Gunner's a yes man. So if they draft a new quarterback in this upcoming draft, if I was Shedeur, I ask for a trade at that point. And Dillon. If I was him and Dillon should ask for a trade. Because they haven't got it right in that quarterback position yet. And it's been years. Everybody else going to have better careers elsewhere. Anyway, let me get up out of here. I just wanted to bring up what she did. And she'll learn from it. She won't make, because she gonna realize everybody's watching. That's what she realized now. 'Cause I guess she like, how did this get out? Because ain't nobody really checking for me. Yeah, TMZ saw it. It got out. So she'll learn. She has to, these things they have to learn. She just became a WAG. WAG is the acronym, Wives and Girlfriends. She just became a WAG. So she got to understand, learn the ropes. That's all, you know. But anyway, let me get up out of here. I will catch y'all.